How's it going, everyone? My name is Reloading64, and welcome to How to Cope with Boredom and Loneliness, a guide for the isolated. Examine item, select item. What is this? Oh, okay. Start! So, I found this game on itch.io. Instructions, how to make a documentary. You are Nigel Wimble. Hard-hitting... Oh, crap. You are at 23 Melbourne to finish filming the final episode of the award-winning series, How to Cope with Boredom and Loneliness, a guide for the isolated. You have come to talk with Harold, a 43-year-old man who has been grounded in his bedroom for over 30 years. Okay. Since his mother Margaret doesn't want you here, you only have enough time to talk about 3 topics. Carefully choose 3 items of interest from Harold's room to learn how he copes with boredom and loneliness. Every item tells a story, but not every story is relevant or good. Confirm your selections by interacting with the door, then watch the documentary unfold, good or bad. Your show will be rated at the end. Enjoy. Huh, that's a very interesting thing. Margaret. Fish tank. Okay, so... What? I don't know what that means. But yeah. Okay, let's choose Harold. Curious man in a curious situation.
Is this going to take long?
Oh, so that's what subtitles is. What about this? How long she will punish Harold?
I don't like the way you're looking at me. Harold doesn't need a father.
Okay. Oh, okay, so I can only talk to them, but... let's take subtitles off just for a moment and see how it goes, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go through this more than once. TV. Modern TV, I'm surprised his mother allows him to watch television. Potential soundbite for the isolated idiot watching television is an escapism we all take for granted.
He's allowed this on no later than 8 PM.
Okay, so they have something to say about every little thing. So yeah, let's look at every little thing. For a 2-year-old man sleeping in his racing car bed, this would make an interesting topic for discussion. Potentially soundbite, you can imagine Harold dreaming of driving away from here. Beautiful.
Harold loves cars and sleeping. It only makes sense to combine his passions. He hasn't got tons of space in here, you know.
Voice acting. Beautiful! Beautiful! Okay. Guitar. How long has Harold been playing a guitar? What if I've discovered a virtuoso? It looks well. Potential soundbite. Music can take you places only your ears can see. The guitar of Harold's vessel to unseen worlds and the captain's brilliant.
Mother says I sing like a dog. Howling in agony.
Oh, okay. Sorry! I had to sneeze. So, we have a couple more things. Let's just look at this. B poster. Special B comes out in 1983 is the last movie Harold left the house to see. Potentially soundbite. For some movies are an escape from reality. For Harold, reality is like a movie. A terrible movie.
Mother says I'm special. Like Boris.
Okay. Okay, we can't click on those. Papers. This looked like some kind of film script. Has Harold been writing a movie? This could be gold. Potential soundbite. With Hollywood full of deranged idiots, does Harold hope there's room for one more? Of course there is. I'm on fire.
I like to write erotic dramas set in science fiction futuristic landscapes.
Okay. Clock, truck, fish tank. Okay. Novelty crab clock. Sometimes to combat loneliness, the isolated will attribute personality to intimate. Potential soundbite for Harold to watch the clock is ever ticking. In a way, time has been only companion.
Oh, Harold loves that clock. We used to use it to time the intervals between Harold being naughty. For every 5 minutes he was good, I wouldn't smack him round the head.
Okay. I'm gonna leave subtitles on. Truck. Let's see. An old wooden toy truck. Maybe Harold's father was a long driver, maybe a trigger. Pinch down a poorly carved toy truck serves as a reminder of an absent father. Or sometimes life on the road equals mummy when daddy's come home. Wow.
Oh, Harold never plays with that. After everything your father did for you.
Fish tank. Aquarium pet fish like Harold are prisoners to their environment. Wow, I can draw a great parallel to this. Potential soundbite, like the fish, Harold is swimming in a sea of isolation. Yeah, I love it.
Harold's father was never there, so I got him a fish.
Okay. Telescope. Harold's only view to the larger world is through this telescope. It breaks your heart, hopefully. Potentially soundbite. With an eye in the sky, you can sometimes forget where your feet are. Brilliant!
From 94 is rather slender.
What? Rabbit. This oversized cuddly toy looks like a grown old with Harold. I bet the story of these two growing up could pull the heartstrings. Wait, what are these stains? What? This co-prisoner and Stuffer have been through hell and at least had each other to ease the loneliness. That'll get him reaching for the hankies.
Kevin's my only friend now, aside from Mother, of course.
Okay, let's go with the rabbit. Yes, this is hard-hitting stuff. We'll go with the fish and the race car. Oh, actually, no, I don't want the bed. I want the script. This hard-hitting stuff. Can I click more? Have all the items I need. All right, finish the interview. Now let's see my masterpiece. A Guide for the Isolated.
Tonight at 9 on BBTV, we have the final part of Nigel Wimble's hard-hitting docu-series, How to Cope with Boredom and Loneliness, A Guide for the Isolated. In tonight's episode, Nigel looks at a special case where a man has been grounded to his bedroom for over 33 years. Hello, I'm Nigel Wimble.
Well, Harold always has been a naughty boy. He was quite out of hand, you know. I've only got one nice picture of him, and even that he's pissing on the cat. In the end, I sent him to his bedroom, and the bad behaviour seemed to stop. So I've kept him up there permanently.
I had a look around Harold's room to see what he uses to cope with the boredom and loneliness from 33 years of isolation. Harold and his cohabiter, an overstuffed rabbit, have been through hell together. But at least they had each other to ease the loneliness.
Yes, Kevin is a dear friend. We've become rather close over these past few years, and perhaps more than just friends at this stage.
What do you mean by that, Harold?
Well, Kevin has needs, and, well, I have needs too.
Gross.
I'm forever sewing that hole back up.
We saw this kind of thing go on in our prison episode, so I'm not surprised to see it happening here too. Whether this arrangement is mutual, we will never know, as Kevin has decided to remain quiet during the making of this movie. You can lose hours to the peace and tranquility of a well-maintained aquarium. But like the fish, Harold is swimming in a sea of isolation.
Yes, I sometimes look at the fish tank as if it is my bedroom and I am Mother. But then I felt it wasn't fair to keep the fish isolated like me, so I set it free.
What did you do with the fish?
Well, I took it to school to release into the nearby brook. But by the time I had got there, it had dried out in my pocket.
I spied a screenplay Harold had been working on. With Hollywood full of deranged idiots, maybe Harold hopes there's room for one more. He decided to read me some lines.
She ran her slightly damp tentacle across his cheek as he gazed longingly into her compound eyes. I don't care that you tried to bite my head off during coitus. I love you, Sheila. Run away to planet Vargon with me, please. I love you too, Brad, but my father...
Let me talk to him. He'll understand. Now come here and kiss me.
Sheila passionately kisses Brad with her 4 mouths. Brad slowly strokes her.
No! No!
That will do now, Harold. You're a bloody pervert.
Yeah.
My time with Harold has come to an end. I hope one day he will find freedom and live a full life. But until then, he will continue to look for ways to cope with boredom and loneliness.
That
I'm
pause.
Nigel Wimble. Good night. Join us next week as I investigate cows and why so many stomachs. 9 p.m. Wednesday night on BBTV.
I would watch that. Oh God! Bad. Disgusting. My children could have walked in 5 out of 10 Angry Mother Weekly, murdered a fish, and you put his man on television. Vegan Monthly. The screenplay sounded hot. When's part 2 coming out? Okay, so they liked the Scream one, so yeah, this was an indie game made in 72 hours. 1 room. Okay, let's retry. Alright.
I noticed a poster for an old children's movie. For some, movies are an escape from reality. For Harold, his reality is like a movie. A terrible movie.
I do love getting lost in a good movie, but I think Boris the Special Bee was the last time I did get lost in a movie. I remember it like yesterday. It was the last time Mother rewarded me for good behaviour. Boris used to say, "Oh, behave, get it, behave." It was awfully funny when Mother used to tell me to behave, and I'd retort, "Oh, behave, Mother." "Yes, you did, you cheeky little shit. Then Mother would put you over her knee, but you didn't tell the man that, did you?"
Okay.
A poorly carved toy truck serves as a reminder of an absent father. Where sometimes life on the road equals, "Mummy,
sorry.
when's Daddy coming home?"
Harold's father has been absent for most of his life, mostly owing to the fact that he's dead. He was involved in a massive collision, resulting in 52 deaths. Father made me this truck himself. He said he used to work on it while he was on long journeys. The police said he was whittling the last piece when his truck collided with the school bus.
Fuck.
My time with Harold has come to an end.
Good. Alright, let's see. That screenplay sounded hot. Alright, so they do like that. I wish that Mother would behave. Touching stuff. 7 out of 10. Simone from Okay, great. Yet another depressing show on TV. I love them. Alright. I'm going to try one more time. Alright.
For Harold, the watchful clock is ever ticking. In a way, time has been his only companion.
I never did like Crab Claw. He's always been there, mocking me with his incessant ticking. Mother always said, when the big hand reaches 1996, I'm allowed to come out of my room. It's 2016 now, but she thinks I'm still a threat to harmony.
What?
Harold still has the plastic racing car Betty had as a child. You can imagine Harold dreaming of driving away from this isolated reality.
Well, I always had a passion for racing as a child, and I suppose that passion never left me. Though it's nice to keep hold of the bed, really. I mean, it doesn't happen very often nowadays, but I'll sometimes sit there and pretend I'm Jensen Button for, well, hours at a time, really.
Regular! 10 out of 10. The filmmaker asks the prisoner about the clock while I'm looking at mine. Laughed hard. I shit milk. What? Total Car Magazine. Okay. Well, I guess I got the best one at good. But yeah. That's a weird little game. That's how to cope with boredom and loneliness. That was weird. But, hey, it exists. I'm going to leave a link down in the description below so you guys can check it out. But as for me, I am all out of time for this episode. So thank you everybody so much for watching. If you like this video, hack that like button. Or at it, hack that subscribe button for more videos. Comment down below and let me know what you think and just share it with a friend. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.